it was my first interview, and the interviewer was from USA, and he was taking my interview. So in
Oh,
my mind that I cannot be selected here because my communication is that much of good, And so first
okay.
you introduce yourself, please.
Okay, sure, sure. So I'm Vaibhav Dwivedi. I'm from UP, Uttar Pradesh. And this time I'm working in a hostel as a hostel warden. I have done MCOM in 2020. My hobbies are singing, listening to music, talking to people. Yeah, that's all about me. Please introduce yourself, ma'am.
Okay, so as you know, my name is Tanuja and I'm from Bhopal city. If I'll talk about my qualification, so I have done engineering in IT, and currently I'm a working professional in one of the IT company, and simultaneously I'm running my YouTube. Yeah, that's all about me.
I'm glad to know that. Okay, let's start this conversation. So, Tanuja ji, tell me one thing. Nowadays, people are very keen to learn English language.
Mm-hmm.
So how should they get motivation? I'm talking about the motivation. I'm not talking about the content and how should they start from scratch. How can they get motivation? Because when we try something new, so that time we are coming out from our comfort zone and people are totally scared from coming out from their comfort zone. So please give them some tips.
Yes, yes. I think first thing is that you should have any kind of goal that why are you learning this English language, and I think it's important for everyone because it's a global language, and it's not only that you have to make your videos or you have to work in corporate. That's why you are learning English. We have multiple reasons to learn this English language because it's a global language. Wherever you are going outside, you are meeting with different people. Especially in India itself, if you are going to South India, then you can't understand their language. So definitely you have to be speak in English language only because they know English, otherwise they know their mother tongue. So most of the time it happens, and you will feel very demotivated like that. Why I don't understand English language and why I'm not able to talk with them. So I think everyone should know this language. And if I'll talk about motivation, so first you have to set your goals, like why you have to learn this English language. Even I was talking in my workplace, but still I was not getting like confidence that I can talk with many people. And I was also not getting good response in my company because I was not able to speak with people. So how they will recognize me? Like yes, because if I'll not say anything, so how people can know my name? Yes, this is Tanuja, and like this. So that time I felt like very bad also. Like people are not recognized me, and like we have all other team members also, and they are talking to each other, but I was very silent. And it is my in my habit also, I'm very shy and introvert kind of person, so I was not speaking a lot. And because of English also I was not able to speak. So somehow I thought, if I can't improve my English, then I won't be able to communicate with other people, and I can't be able to put my thoughts. So this was my motivation that I have to learn English language. And from that time onwards, I started learning this English language. And if you want to learn anything, so it all depends on your mindset. Like yes,
Exactly.
I have to put my efforts, and you have to learn this language. It's not only that English language, whatever things you want to do in your life, if you have clear goal and if you are putting all your effort, then definitely you can learn. And always think, like no matter whether you are doing any mistakes or not. In my starting time, I was doing a lot of mistakes. In my company also, I was doing mistakes, and I know that people are observing me, but still I was doing mistakes. Because if I'll not say anything, so how I can survive here? So
Exactly.
that's why you have to remove this kind of thoughts, like what people will think. People are just observing what they are putting and what they work they are doing, and minor mistakes is okay. People are able to understand you, so that is okay. So don't always think like, if I'm doing any mistake, so people will think anything. Just remove this thought and try to speak. That's it only. Practice.
Exactly. Wow. Very elaborated and very good answer. Wow, from your side. I appreciate that. Okay, so actually, I can tell that trial and error. I think these are the first step we are going to take for anything. It may
Mm-hmm.
be language learning or anything. First thing is that a mistake, trial, at least trial and mistakes. So
Yes.
when you will give it a try, so will definitely face mistakes, and you will not be successful in first step. It will take you some time. But how can we do that? We can make it easy, and we can make it interesting. And how will we do that when we start doing that? So after some time, when you are able to understand something, Because talking about maths, if we take the example of maths, so why
Mhm.
people are unable to take maths and math doesn't fascinate people. I think
Mhm.
I have seen most of the people they do not like math. Except
Mhm.
I think you like math because you are able to understand that. So I will
Mhm.
come to that point. So talking about me, so whenever I used to find any kind of question in math, so it was very hard for me. I was unable to understand. So when you are unable to understand something, so definitely you are going to be demotivated. But when you find that there is a question, it may be very easy question. Now you are able to solve it. Wow, then you will appreciate yourself and you will say, let's do next. And if
Mhm.
you do not find any kind of, you are unable to find the solution of any problem, you will just quit it and you will leave it. Let's not do this thing. And yeah, so motivation is something that you get over time, and confidence is the same. When
Yes.
you do something and you feel that now we are improving and we are not on the beginner and first level or on the first ladder.
Mhm.
So it will give you self motivation. So yeah, that's all about it.
Yes, yes. And we are the only person who motivate ourselves, you know. No one
Exactly.
has motivated me like, yes, you have to learn English language and all. And you, when I see myself when I was in school or college, so I didn't try to participate in any kind of like activities because of lack of confidence and English skills. I didn't try to speak or given any kind of presentation and this kind of until it is required. And when I was giving interviews, that time only I realized that English is very important, and now I have to crack interviews in English language only. So why I didn't learn before this? So I did this mistake. But if people are already know that English is very much important, and ultimately you have to crack any kind of interviews also in English, so definitely we should be prepared in advance, so so that only you can crack very easily.
Exactly. And for doing something, there is never, you are never late. When you realize that now you can move forward, so you are on time. Still, if
Yeah.
you are, even if you are late, but you are not late, because at least you are now able to understand yourself that you can move forward and you can come out from your comfort zone and you can get something. So you will have a lot of opportunities. Talking about me, when I was not thinking about English, I was not even thinking 1.5 year back that I will be able to get command over this language. So that
Mhm.
time I had no hope. I had no hope really, but now I have hope. First hope is my YouTube channel. At
Mhm.
least if I get good subscribers and good views, like comments, each and everything, so I will definitely be making money by that.
Yeah.
And now I'm working on my communication skills. So now I'm going to give it a try in multinational company.
Mhm.
Yeah, in any company as a customer care executive or any in sales department or marketing department, anywhere if they hire me. So they will definitely hire me if I have a good communication skills and I'm going to crack the examination. And I had an interview day before yesterday, but because of some network glitch, yeah, so it had to postpone. And yesterday I was not able to give my interview. So today I think I have to give my interview in the night,
Okay.
approx 9 to 11. Yes. So now I'm
Mhm.
going to see what is going to happen.
Yes, you know, when I was giving interview for my first job, and yeah, I think I have given so many interviews that time, and I got rejected because of my communication skills. And yeah, fortunately, I got placed also. And here I worked for 3 years, and after that, I had to switch my company. So that time when I was giving interviews, so it was my first interview, and the interviewer was from USA, and he was taking my interview. So in
Oh,
my mind that I cannot be selected here because my communication is that much of good, you know, and he's from USA and he's taking my interviews. So how can I face this thing? I was literally scared, and this was my first interviews after 3 years. But you know, in first interviews only I got placed, so I was literally very
oh,
surprised. How
wow!
it
Congratulations for that.
yeah,
Wow.
thank you. So, yeah, I think I have improved in 3 years my communication. And when I compare, like, oh my God, 3 years back, I was not able to crack any interviews. And now I selected in first interview. So, yeah, it is kind of pleasurable thing for me.
Exactly. So actually, I have my interview, I think, today. So please, if you could give me some tips and tricks from your side, though I have watched many videos, but if you can give, tell me your live example, I think you have given just now, you are telling about that. So please
Mhm.
tell me about your experience and how can a person give his interview and how can I give my interview because I'm a little bit scared about that.
Okay, so I think, yeah, first thing is that we have to be confident enough. This is the first thing I think. And other than that, if you already have prepared, for example, if I'll talk about technical things, and for example, if you are trying in any kind of field and you have already skill or knowledge about that thing, so you must be confident because you already have knowledge and you have already read this kind of thing, and be confident that time. And if you don't know the answer, so don't make it complicated, like you are just giving any wrong answer. I think it is not in my habit that I literally don't give any kind of wrong answer if I really don't know. Yeah, some people are just saying and they are very confident about their answer also. Like, yes,
Mhm.
but I don't have this kind of thinking, like, yes, I can give any kind of random answer. No, be confident, and if you know answer, just try to elaborate the thing. And yeah, first prepare your introduction part very clearly and confidently. This is the first impression, we can say. So they focus on your introduction part first, and just try to elaborate and don't make it very long. Be concise, and yeah, whatever information is required for that job, that's it only you have to elaborate. Other than that, skip some of the part if it is not required. That is the, that is the suggestion I want to give.
Right. So actually, I'm scared about not giving them answer. I suppose that they are going to ask me a question. I'm not aware about that answer. So should I directly say that, sorry, sir, I don't know about the answer of this question?
It happens. For example, if you continuously you are not giving answer to 2 to 3 questions, then automatically we get
Mhm.
demotivated. Definitely, it is.
Right.
It comes in our mind like I won't be selected here, like this. So
Mhm.
don't have to be worry about this thing, because we have only two options. Either we will select or reject, right? So don't
Right.
think much
Right.
about this thing. And if you really don't know answers, you can politely say, I really don't know this answer, but I will definitely read it out after my interview. And just always try whenever you are giving interviews. So try to collect all kind of questions also. Even I am also doing, and try to find out their answer also. Then only if you will give another interview, so it would be great for you to recall each and everything again. So you can politely
That's
say,
true.
I don't know, and you can add one more thing. I will read it about after my interviews,
Yeah.
like this, and I will definitely
Right.
search it out. Yeah.
Exactly. So it will lead the interaction of it will give the message that I'm positively taking it, even though
Mhm.
I don't know that what is it, but I'm going to search. So other person will think, yeah, so this person is positive and having skills of learning something, and
Yes.
this person has desire.
Yeah,
Exactly,
they
exactly.
want to search a person who can easily learn the things. If you don't know, and if you are positive, you have positive attitude that yes, I can learn it after that, and I'm definitely doing it. So it will give you the positive vibes also. Yes, and interviewer also, like, yes, this is the good person, and he's a fast learner also, like this. That's,
Exactly. So actually, please tell me one thing. Whenever I watch my video after the call, so I
mhm.
find that I'm moving my hands little more, moving them. So did you find it, or it is my misconception?
No, I think it's sometimes it depends according to the content also. I'm not just moving it all the time, but yes, sometimes it happens. You have to show anything, and your hand gesture is required here. That time you have to do it. And sometimes, if you are not moving all the time, so I think we should move little bit, but not more than that. All the time we can't
Right, right.
do it.
Yeah. So when we move little more, so it becomes over means overconfident and overacting. We are when we are not moving, so it becomes like we are robot. We are only sitting straight and we are giving answers and not having expressions. I think expressions is also required there.
Yes. Yeah, I think everything is important. We are just not only learning English language. We have to be learn each etiquettes, like your proper body language, your eye contact, everything, facial expression, your pace of your volume, everything. And it depends on your content also. Sometimes we can't speak in same pace all the time. You have to be low
Exactly.
and high sometimes. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I have found this thing because whenever we are going to talk about something new, and we are not aware about 100% about that. So we are going to decrease our pace, confidence, each and everything. So we will talk about that. We will try to connect words, and anyhow we will make frame sentences and present ourselves. It happens with us.
Yes, yes. But yeah, if you are practicing it, and it is all about practice only. Even, I was doing this kind of like conversation, and I got feedback also. Like what I was usually doing, I was just skipping some of the last word. Like I have to say this whole sentence, and I was skipping some of the part in the last because of hesitation, or we can say we want to finish it very fast because
Yes,
we
yes,
are
exactly.
hesitating a lot insidely, and we have to finish your sentence very fast, so you are just skipping some of the, or you are low down your voice that time.
Exactly. Means
If I'm saying,
you will
for
put
example, if I'm giving my interviews, and in the last I have to say, that's all about me, like this, so I will just say that's all about me, like my volume will be very low that time.
right, right, right. We will try to speak in a proper volume, but volume will not go out because of your nervousness. You are trying, but it is not going out. Yes, it happens. It happens.
And it
Really.
generally happens in interview time also.
Exactly, exactly. So now we should wrap up this conversation.
Yes, yes,
And
definitely.
I enjoyed a lot. I enjoyed a lot, and thank you so much for your precious time because you are a working professional and you are saving some time for us, for your
Yeah.
viewers. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you to you as well. And yeah, have a great day. Bye bye.
Okay, bye bye.